Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back. Today we are going to be getting ready and using the Beverly Hills Sultry palette and talking about something I wasn't allowed to put in the title, in the description, tell you any names. I promised I wouldn't, but I wanted to be able to share the news with you guys, and so that's what I'm doing. So let's not just keep yammering here. Let's get going on it. This story could take longer than my makeup, so I'm going to try to just move along here. I just got my hair cut yesterday, so I don't need my ears, my kitty cat ears. I can just do that. I can think of about 6 of my YouTube friends who have had to listen to me constantly complain as I watch all the other people's get octoly and not me. I mean, I met the requirements, so I don't get it. So, like, there's this one email, okay, for octoly. If you've already been accepted, I have already found, due to a situation I'm going to tell you about, that there is a way to get a hold of them, but it's from within your panel. See, if you don't have the panel, if you never get qualified for octoly, then good luck. I know that my friends were sick and tired of hearing me talk about it, and but the thing is, this foundation's kind of light for me, but we're going to make it work because I don't want this to go bad. The thing is, it was starting to be the principle of the thing. But it's an important thing, as I've told you before, for a channel like mine to be able to get, say, octoly and, you know, be able to review products for you guys that you're kind of interested in or that you've heard of before, or, you know, get your name in the door with brands and stuff like that, because you can't just, or I can't anyway, just go out and buy stuff all the time to review it for your channel. And if you don't keep putting out videos, you know, people kind of tend to forget about you. Anyway, I don't want to discuss all of that because we got to get moving on this story, because trust me. Suffice it to say that at least for, we'll say a year, it was longer than that. We'll say for a year solid. Okay, I am trying everything I can to get into octoly. Finally, it occurs to me, and I'm telling my friends, you guys, I think that something is happening. I'm caught in some kind of a loop because it won't even let me. You're supposed to log in and like attach your YouTube account and stuff so it can check and see that you have met the requirements, which are, I know I've told you guys this before, it's 1,000 subscribers. You need to get 1,000 views on every video that you put out for the month. You have to achieve 1,000 views on those videos, and I'm meeting those requirements. And yet, when I go to the octoly website to try and join, it's right there in my face. I'll show it to you. This is what I would see every time I would go there. As I tried to add my account, I would have this refused before I ever even started. And then, of course, going through the process, it would just tell me that I'm not accepted. So this is different. It doesn't say I don't meet requirements. It says I've been refused. So I'm determining then that the problem is I'm in some kind of a loop I can't get out of, and yet no one will answer me at octoly. 2 of my friends wrote to octoly on my behalf. Still nothing. I'm not even getting a reply that says that they got my email or anything like that, right? And it was extremely agitating. One day in May, hashtag world's greatest rhymer. One day in May, I decide that I need to somehow delete myself from octoly. And maybe that will take care of this problem. I begin going on the web then looking for a way to delete myself. I mean, there has to be a way that you can delete your account, right? You can delete your Instagram, Twitter, whatever. There has to be a way for me to delete it. I did find then that there's an email that you can write to get your account deleted. I wrote that account, and then 3 days later, I got a response from a person, and it said, "Hello, sorry, but your account has indeed been refused on octoly." And I was so shocked. I'm like, oh my gosh, I actually got a person. Somebody actually responded. You know that after all that time, I actually got a person respond back to me, even if they just said something that was probably a canned answer. Somebody actually answered. I was so excited, and I wrote them back. I want to look at this really quick and tell you, because I don't want to say this wrong. So I said, thank you for helping me. How can you reset this so that I am approved? No response. So I wrote him back again. Can you please help me? It's like a week and a half later. Hello, Glitzy. I cannot change our team choices about your account approval. I'm like, what? So I wrote him back and I'm like, I'm not sure what you mean. Are you saying that it's not an accident and that my account isn't in some kind of a loop? That even though I meet the requirements, I have been earmarked for refusal? If that's the case, can you see why I've been refused? I get no response, so I write back. Sorry I keep bothering you, but I would appreciate it if you could share with me the reason that I've been listed as refused for Octoly so that I can explain this in a video to my subscribers. Thank you so much. That got a response really quick. So they said, hello, Glitzy. I confirm that this is not a bug, but I do not know the reason. Some criterias, like the number of subscribers and views, are processed automatically. Others are done manually, like active and growing and brand expectations. My personal guess, and I speak here from just my own name, is that the growing of your channel is a bit weak. I doubt that. You know what I think? I think it has something to do with that. I'm so glad I didn't hit that candle. Anyway, so then it said, this is a data protection office, and it's not the place that you write for this kind of information. You can contact our support at hello@octoly. I've been writing that email forever, to ask the reason. Feel free to ask to be reviewed again. It seems to be a legitimate request that you have, in my opinion. So then I write them back, and I'm like, do you know of anybody else I can write? Because I've been writing to hello at so many times. I've been to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You are the only person who has ever answered me. My friends have written on my behalf. Nothing. Do you think that it would help if you deleted me and then I could try and apply again? You know, I'm telling him, I'm so sorry that I'm bothering you. Please don't turn me away because you're the only response, the only help that I've gotten in all this time. After that, I get another email and it says, hello, Glitzy. I investigated and found that indeed your messages, including the one from your friend, that was Mary Ellen. Thank you again, Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen actually was boycotting Octoly. She wasn't going to get Octoly anymore until they did something about me. Now that's a true friend for you, okay? Anyway, so it says, including one from your friend that got unanswered, and I spoke with a colleague who approved your account. You should now be able to continue the registration process. Products from your free store will appear in the next 24 hours. I am so sincerely sorry that nobody answered your messages. That was unprofessional. I will be bringing this up at our next team meeting. And there's more emails, but we need to stop reading and actually work on my face. So can't believe that I didn't do this first, but we're going into the Sultry palette. I'm going to try to get my husband to take me out to see a movie when he gets home from work. So I want to look pretty, but not too overdone, because he won't be. He'll be in his work clothes. I would imagine that's how we're going to go to the show. So we emailed back and forth a few times, and I asked this person, can I please share this experience, these emails and my whole experience here on my YouTube channel? Because I know that you guys know that I've been trying to do this for a while. I mean, I just basically will not shut up about it, right? And I know that some of you are wanting to know. And, I can't just turn up with products now from them to review. And you'd be like, wait a minute, I thought you couldn't get that. So I want you to know this story and how it happened. And also the sad thing that happened immediately following. The person asked me to please, because they can get in trouble, possibly fired for what they did to help me. They felt sorry for me and they went out of protocol to get me approved. I am so grateful. I'm not allowed to put the name Octoly in the title, in the description. I'm not allowed to say the person's name that helped me because, of course, this could get them fired. Basically, they went behind the scenes, contacted somebody in the department that could help, and the two of them decided enough's enough and approved my channel. I personally believe, and I'm sure that you guys, if you think about it, will as well agree that most likely what was happening was because I met all the criteria and had for a while. I think I had been purposefully earmarked because they have watched some of my videos and saw that I throw products across the room and call them crap when I don't like them. To be fair, I would never do that to a product that was sent to me for review. I would either just tell you I didn't like it and why and who it might work for and then get rid of it. Or I just wouldn't even, accept the PR in the first place if it was something I didn't think I was going to like. A lot of you like it when I throw stuff. It's just me. If I think that something is not very good and I have spent my hard-earned money on it and for whatever reason I can't take it back, then if I dislike it enough, I'm going to throw it across the room and call it crap. Oh, if a company sent me something for a review, no, I wouldn't do that because it's rude. The only place that you would ever see me throwing a product would be in the empties video. And just now, too, because I was trying to make a point. Oh, and that thing I threw, that sponge, I like that sponge. It was a point. I really truly believe in the depths of my soul. Just like I had a hunch what the problem was all along. It's because, think about it for a second. If you are Lancome or whoever, and I applied to review a product for you, you send this product to me for a review, and then it doesn't work for me, and I throw it across the room and call it crap. Anyway, I think the fear was that the brands wouldn't like to send me products and me throw them. I get that. I think you guys know I wouldn't do that. Anyway, now your goal is getting octoly. And if I immediately don't get octoly again, I guess we'll know why, right? Now let's talk about what happened. This is one reason I want to change how my favorites are. Because it's possible that I could actually receive products I don't like. And I may want to include these products in favorites. I might want to say I don't like it. I might use some of these products in Get Ready With Me, like I was going to do with the two products that I ordered first. And I'm not getting those products now, but I'll tell you that in a second. That's why I want to change the name of the favorites. And can I just say thank you every single one who has submitted a name for this. This is going to be really hard for me to choose which one I'm going to pick. You guys are so creative. I may actually be getting products now that I don't like, and you should know about that too. Octoly does want an honest opinion. I think they just don't want me throwing stuff across the room. After I got accepted, I could not wait to get in there. And you know who I'm going for first, right? Lancome. Heck yes, I'm going for Lancome first. So I have been checking into things, and I have found out that probably the best thing for me to do going in on my first thing would be to go for a brand that's not, so mainstream, so that I have a better chance as a first timer to get it. In other words, don't go straight for Lancome, which you know that I absolutely want to do. I want to go for brands that I actually love and know something about first. Do I listen? No. First thing I do is pull up Lancome. Before, when I couldn't get octoly, I had actually tried going directly to Lancome. And they said, no. Because I'm a nobody. What benefit is it to give me stuff? And if they give it to me, they're going to have to give it to all the other tiny channels. I'm micro. So my only shot of getting Lancome PR is through octoly, and they wouldn't let me in. Anyway, so the first thing I do then is go to octoly. And I said, I know this is my first, and I explained. that I've been using Lancome since I was 15 years old. And what I wanted was this foundation that has been on my list, because I want the Adal foundation in the liquid. I've tried a sample of it a few times. The samples, sometimes people shake them up, sometimes they don't. It might work as a sample, but then you buy the full size and you get it home and it's not so great. Hang on, I want to do this off camera because this is going to probably gross you guys out. Apparently you can get 5 things at once. So the first thing I did was go for Lancome. Then I went for Becca because I wanted to try that brightening set that they have for under the eyes to see, will this work for mature women? Those 2 got accepted right away. Those were on the way. Then I went back in. I discovered that I could do 3 more. They let you know that a product has been shipped, tracking number, when it's on its way, all this stuff, right? And I'm anxiously watching because I really want, and the Lancome thing was not just the foundation, it was a primer. And I like, oh my gosh, you guys know I just love Lancome. And I had not tried this primer, but my favorite primer of all time that I don't have here is the La Base by Lancome. I was anxious for this primer to get here, and I'm watching that tracking number. And finally, it says it's been delivered, except there's a problem. I know for a fact it couldn't possibly be delivered because it's said it was delivered at a time when the store isn't open. The UPS store is only open until 3 on Saturdays. So I know straight up it's not. I also get notifications from the UPS store that tells me that I have a package, and I never got that. So I'm like, where's my package? I really want my package. I'm bugging these people to death. I keep calling them. I keep going over there, and they keep telling me the same thing. Mary, we don't have your package. And I know that these girls, hi girls, if you're watching, hi. I know these girls love me, and they would not, I don't think they'd do this to anybody, but I especially don't think that they would, just blow me off. I know that they're telling me the truth. And you're getting emails from Octoly letting you know, you have this many days to do your review, and I still don't have this product. And I got this sinking gut feeling, what if it gets lost? And it's my first time, after all this time, my first products are going to be not actually here, and I'm going to have to go to them and say, they're lost, 2 of them, the first 2 are lost. Get to checking, and it's being shipped through DHL. Now, you guys might know this. I did not. DHL has a contract with the United States Post Office where they won't take it directly to that box. Instead, they deliver it to the post office. That's where the delivery came in, where it was saying that it had been dropped off at the front desk or whatever it had at the post office. I got to take the tracking number then and call my post office, not DHL. So I do, and this has been going on for a little bit, and I keep getting this rude lady at the post office, which I'm still thinking I might have to report. And she's telling me, we don't have your package. It's over at the UPS store. I'm like, no, it ain't. We have multiple phone calls about this, and finally she tells me that, this package in question, these 2 packages, that was delivered by a new carrier, and he quit that same day. That's convenient, right? I'm like, okay, so what you're telling me is somebody stole my packages. We didn't say anybody stole it. We just don't know where he is to ask him where it is. And I wasn't the only one. Other people, according to the UPS store, were being told their packages were there, showing up, and they were not. I got this palette. I'll be talking to you about this in another video. But you guys know that I'm just really upset because I'm like, oh, no, Lancome is going to think that I steal and they're not going to ever give me anything again. UPS store, they can't give me something that never arrived. And the post office is like basically saying, sorry about your luck. We don't know where your package is. It's gone forever. Goodbye. So inside my panel, I let Octoly know that this whole story that I just told you guys about what the post office said, about what my mailbox ladies are saying and stuff. They cleared it all out and everything, got it sorted out, and told me, we're so sorry though, you have to go pick 2 new things because those items aren't available anymore. I don't get my Lancome foundation and primer. I find it hard to believe that it wouldn't be excellent because I haven't met a foundation from Lancome yet that I don't love. I guess it just wasn't meant to be then. That's okay. Accept it and move on. Other things will be coming up. Oh, I love the smell of that stuff. I just wanted to let you guys know that finally, after all this time, I'm like a dog with a bone, right? Tenacious as I'll get out, I will not let go. You guys will be seeing me applying for things and reviewing them from Octoly, and I hope that you guys are as thrilled about that as I am. It will open up for me possibilities that I wouldn't have been able to do before with the size of my channel. I think I want to clean up under my eyebrows a little bit, but then I think I'll be done. I'm going to use this eye primer base again. I did this on accident in another video, but it worked out really good. I just want to brighten this up right here a little bit. Thank you guys so much for listening to me. All right, I might have to go in here with a pick and make sure that any cowlicks I have are covered in the back, but I think I'm done. I think I'm good here. Or the advantage of having your hair just cut this short is you kind of really don't have to do much to it at all. Just pick it up. I hope you guys know how much you mean to me and that you are the best part of the Fritzy family. And if you're not having a blessed day, please go out and be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya, bye, and I'm out.
Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about something I wasn't allowed to put in the title, in the description. I'm not allowed to tell names. Apparently I'm getting phone calls from the press. They want to know about it too. That. Don't I look like that guy, that cartoon guy now? Snow Miser. What is it? I'm Mr. Heat Miser. I'm Mr. You know, the Heat Miser and the... Never mind. I'm glad I don't live in old-timey times now where you have to, like, do this to get your cheeks flushed. Can you imagine? All day long you're pinching your cheeks so that you have rouge. Rude. This is so rude. It's so, what's that character? Who's that character? It's in some sitcom. She goes, that's rude. That's just so rude. Who is that? I don't know. But belching on you is also so rude. Excuse me. Look, you guys. It's a snowman on a mascara wand. What are we going to call this? Charcoal. The snowman was sitting on my wand. He was... I don't know where that mail went. Mail. Oh yeah, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, hey, Mr. Postman. Mr. Postman, look and see. I haven't heard that song in ages. Bye. And I'm out. Oops, up here. No, my heart's down there. Back up.